How do you make the perfect mashed potatoes? I'm going to give you 4 tips in the preparation of your potatoes that'll really help. And then I'm going to look at the 3 most popular ways of mashing, test them all, and tell you which is the best one. So, first tip for making the perfect mashed potato, we've got 2 peeled potatoes here, is to cut all your potatoes evenly. Basically, if your potatoes are the same size, they're going to cook at the same rate, and therefore the outsides of some won't be mushy while the insides of others are cooked, and give you a lumpy potato. Now, you also don't want to cut your potatoes into too small pieces because that overexposes the surface area to water and allows too much water to get in, leaving you with a watery mashed potato, which we don't want. We want rich, light, fluffy, delicious. So we've got nice thick cut pieces, all the same size. Next tip is to boil them from cold. So you put them into cold water that's salted. And bring them to the boil, but more of a simmer actually, until they're cooked through. Why you do that is because if you put them into boiling water straight away, like when you cut them in oddly shaped sizes, some will cook before others, and the outsides of them are likely to cook before the insides. So the outsides will start to flake and be fluffy, and the insides will be hard. Our potatoes have been simmering for about 30 minutes now, and the way that we test that they're done is just to insert a sharp knife into a few of the potatoes and make sure that they're all cooked through, i.e. there's not much resistance when you put the knife through. And you don't really want them falling apart, then they're overdone and they're going to be oversaturated with water. Now we're going to drain them, and for the final tip, you want to leave them in the colander to drain for about 2 to 3 minutes, and that way all of the excess water can drain out of the potatoes so they won't be a watery mash. I've drained my potatoes, and as you can see, they're nice and dry, they break apart easily, they're perfect. So now I've got 3 bowls of potatoes, and I'm going to start with the ricer. Right, this is what most chefs use. So get the last of that in there, and then just push it all out. Beautiful. So then now your preference for how much butter and milk you want is up to you. Because we've got a small amount of potato, I'm just going to mince it in a little bit of it at a time because I don't want to put too much milk and turn it to slush. You can see it's just so easy to stir. It just all comes together. Yeah, a tiny bit of milk to this. Warm milk, not cold milk, because that will stop you from needing to reheat your potato. Oh, that's just creamy and delicious. And then seasoning. A little bit of seasoning, you should taste. And that's creamy, light, fluffy, delicious. 1 down. The next one we're going to use is traditional mashing. So for this, a little bit of butter, about the same amount. In that goes. Tiny bit of milk. And then we mash. Use some arm strength. Right. Stir that together with a spoon. And happy days. 2. Okay, and then lastly, we've got our handheld blender. So I'm going to put this in a slightly higher sided bowl because it might squirt upwards. Now, the handheld blender idea, as well as the kind of a Magimix idea, gets a lot of flack on the internet because everyone says that you're overworking the gluten in the potatoes, which gives you a mashed potato like glue. So we're going to see how we do with the handheld blender and if it can perhaps do the job without turning the potatoes into glue. Okay, I'm just going to spoon this back into here. You can tell straight away that they actually have become quite gluey. What I mean by glue is you can see it kind of stretches, it's elasticated, and that happens because we've overworked the gluten in the potatoes. But basically that's our three methods. So here we've got the ricer. It's a nice, light, fluffy mash. The texture's delicious, smooth, creamy. Next we've got the traditional masher. Really creamy, just like that, but not quite as light. And then finally we've got the handheld mixer, which is very, very gluey. Almost like a polenta, really. Maybe you like that, I don't know. But yeah, there we have it. Ricer is best. It's also the least effort. Second is the masher. Not too much effort still, as long as you cook your potatoes right, and you've still got a nice, light, fluffy, creamy texture. And then gloopy, Gertie over there. If you like it, if it floats your boat, why not? But if not, I would stay away from that because it really is quite gluey.